Hey, and we're back for another episode of Simply Magic. I thought I'd bring you along whilst I complete a few of the tasks, get the scan order done, and show you through the scan order, because it can be quite difficult to progress through Formcraft without knowing what scan order to go through to unlock all of the aspects which are in here. So we've got a few of them, Potentia and Lux. I'll show you how to get those in a minute. But what we'll do quickly is, so if you're playing this mod pack or any mod pack that contains Formcraft, what you'll need to do is, as you progress through, you have to get the research table, which by doing that you get the scribing tools. Right click those on two tables that you've put next to each other, and there we have it. Now we have our table, research table. Once we've got the research table, what we do is, if we combine Aqua and Terra, boom, that gives us Victus, which is really useful because that lets us understand life, which then means we can scan things like grass blocks, not glass, and also things like chickens, rotten flesh, food, and things like that, which will obviously unlock all of the aspects for us. There's another one we can do as well, which is going to help us, which is air and aqua, and that gives us weather. And there's another one I believe we can do. We've got Victus and Perdito, and that gives us Mortis, which is death. And then we can start scanning. So the first things you're going to want to scan once you've got the thermometer is you're going to want to scan a piece of coal. So I've already done that, but yeah, you scan a piece of coal and then a torch, and then now we can go through some other bits as well. We can now do the grass block because we've got life. So now you see down the bottom right it says you have discovered Herba. Let's just quickly, no, we can't sleep yet. We can now scan other things that contain life. We can't do that yet, we have to do man first. So now we've got Arbor. Let's just sleep real quick. We're going to need to make a trapdoor because that gives us Motus, which is movement. So we'll quickly make a trapdoor. If I've got any normal wood, I'll just have to use this wood. Trapdoors, right, I'll quickly scan those. There we go. Okay, now we're going to want to scan a few other things. Chest. That'll give us the Vacuus, that's it, which is just empty space. Then we need a glass block. You have to do them in this order as well. If you try and do one before you've done the others, it won't work. I should be able to scan a whole bunch of stuff in here now. There we go. Okay. Next thing we're going to need to scan is a chicken. So we need to find a chicken. could be fun. What I'll do as well is I'll leave a link to the website that I use for the scan list, because obviously, as I say, the scan list, you have to do it in that particular order, otherwise it'll just not let you have it basically, and just you'll get nowhere with it. So as I say, that'll be in the description. Yeah, we need chicken, and that will give us the I can't remember what it's called, something to do with animals, so that we understand animals. Beastia, that's it. So that'll give us Beastia, so that we understand animals, which will then open up other things. Each time you do that, it gives you a research note. As you saw, it says you've discovered a new research hint, and it allows you to progress through the Formcraft book. Come on, there's got to be a chicken somewhere. Wonder whether it lets do a cow yet. Oh yeah, there we go, we've got Beastia anyway. Does chicken give us something different? Oh yeah, it gives us fly. Okay, so we still do need to find a chicken. Can we find one on the map? Nope. Not a single chicken in sight. These things here, these have a spawner inside them and also a sinister node, so they'll be quite handy later on in the pack, because I'm going to use the sinister nodes to combine them with each other to make more powerful nodes, and you will see that in a few episodes. It won't take me long to get to that point. I want to start off doing that as quickly as possible, because the quicker we get a more powerful node, the quicker we can do the Formcraft parts and make more powerful wands, which obviously take a lot more viz than the standard wand, which only has 25 of each, which gets you nowhere by the end. By the way, the time you're halfway through Formcraft, you'll use that in one recipe. Then you'll have to go around trying to find all of these nodes all over again just to refill your wand. Never a chicken when you need a chicken. Anyway, I'll find a chicken, I'll scan that, and then we can move on to the next scan. 1 second. Okay guys, I haven't found a chicken yet, but as I was walking across to this bit of forest, I nearly got killed. As you can see, all these blocks and everything here are all kind of getting sucked in, and that's because of that. That there is a hungry node. That's really useful in late game, because what you can do is you can feed it. So if you surround that with obsidian, obviously it can't pull in obsidian, and then you can put a dropper there, dropping singular items in with a tick. There you go, look, this cow probably gets sucked up. Yep, there we go. It's going to eat that. Yep, that nearly happened to me. They're really strong, especially when you're first starting. Luckily I noticed it just in time. It started to pull me in and I managed to get out. But yeah, as I say, you can feed them and it will grow in size. It will get stronger and stronger the more elements that it devours, and that's really useful for later on, as I say, because you can create a massive node. and recharge your wand in basically one hit, which is obviously very useful late game when you're trying to use all these more powerful magics that require 200 viz. Anyway, I'll continue my search for the elusive chicken. Okay, it didn't take me long actually, found one straight away as soon as I got in this jungle, so there we go. Gives us the feather one, which is Volatus, which is flight, which we need that one. Oh no. Quicksand. Oh man. Oh lovely, it was only one. This stuff's a nightmare. This is added by biomes of plenty. I've actually got properly stuck in this stuff before. And as you can imagine, once you're a few deep in it, you start to suffocate and die. But we'll use that as a trap for some mobs and put some hoppers underneath it, and it will collect the items for us, which could be pretty fun to experiment with, to be honest. Never done it before, but we'll figure something out. Now I've got to try and find the village I was at again, which I believe is over this way somewhere. Oh yeah, no, here's the mine. There's the big tower of it. Lovely. Oh look, there's chickens right there. How annoying. Never mind. I managed to find a hungry node, which I'm very happy about that. It took me ages to find one in my previous world on my last PC. You want to get them started as soon as possible, because as I say, they do take a while to grow. Okay. So now we want to find some paper, books, and things like that. So let's have a look if we've got any paper. Nope. So we'll have to find some. Find some reeds. We also need rotten flesh, which we have some of that, but it didn't work. That's because we need the other elements at the moment. This is what I mean, if you don't scan them in the right order you won't be able to progress. So now we really could do with some soul sand. Apparently the amber might contain one of the aspects that we need. Let's try scanning that. Yep. Okay, so does that mean we can now scan the other items? No. Okay, let's have a look. So we need spiritus, which we can get from a zombie head or a skeleton head, or soul sand. Don't know what that is. Right, anyway guys, what I'll do quickly is, as we can't progress with the other bits that we've got here, I'll go ahead, get the stuff together, make the formium, make the pickaxe, and then we can go get some obsidian. And then what I'm thinking is I'll gather up all my stuff and we'll go about a few hundred blocks that way to the magical biome. And I'll take all this Formcraft stuff with me and we'll set up, and I'll bring you back and continue the scanning. Okay, so now we can make formium. I'll bring you along. So to make formium you need to put some stuff in the crucible. We'll have a look at the thermomicon for that. So Metals have proven to be quite easy to manipulate via through metrological principles. Your first experiments have led to the discovery of formium. Formium is the result of infusing base metals with raw magical energy. The result is a metal harder than iron, with the ability to accept enchantments beyond that which iron is normally capable of. A metal such as this has many applications in the crafting of more advanced devices. It can also be used to craft tools, arms and armour in crafting table using normal recipes. So we can make our first set of armour using this stuff, and also some decent tools. So you need 4 precantatio and 1 ingot makes 1 formium ingot. Now I'm going to use this Vintium ore, which has 4 precantatio, but it also contains 1 terra, as you can see there. So what we'll do is we'll quickly grab our wand, because the leftover is going to create flux, and we want to get rid of that because that makes us ill. It gives us some pretty bad effects as well. What are you doing? So yeah, let's make these. 1, so that then leaves 1 terra. We get rid of that, because otherwise, as I say, that create flux and it will be everywhere, and we don't want that. So now we can make a pickaxe that can then mine. How many sticks got? There. Then we can mine some obsidian. Boom. Okay, so now we can mine obsidian. So we're going to need a bucket of water. Luckily we've came across a pool of lava. I'm going to grab about 16 of them, just because we're going to need 10 just to make the portal. And it's good to have a few left over, because there's a few recipes that we'll need, like an enchanting table for example, that's going to require the obsidian. So we just go down the mine. Straight down to the bottom. Keep going. Got this nice pool here. I don't know how deep it is. There's one easy way of finding out. I'll just dig next to here. Yeah, there's some under there, which is not ideal, but we need to mine it anyway. There is a little trick that we could use. We could do that, and then as we mine, it will automatically get rid of the lava underneath, obviously. 1, so that we don't lose what we're mining. 2, so we don't fall in any lava. and obviously it automatically pushes you forward, which is nice. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that didn't quite work the way you planned. Now I'm going to be miles away. Great. Okay guys, I'll go back and get my stuff. And I'll be right back. Okay. So now after that very noob mistake, I have all my stuff back. Let's delete that waypoint. Lovely. Yeah, we kind of reached as far as that bit could take us. Anyway, let's put that there. Okay, that should about do us for now. Okay. So now we can get to the nether. So I think it's about time we collect all our stuff and we move about 1,000 blocks that way. Yeah, I'll just grab all this stuff up. Grab that. Anyway guys, what I'll do is I'll move all that stuff over there and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've managed to bring all my stuff over. So I'll show you this little guy. This is a peck. This is a forager. There's 3 different types. There's a forager, a magical kind, and another one. If you throw gold at these guys, or gold coins and things like that from the loot that you find, you can befriend them, and then you can do some trading with them. And when you trade with them, they'll give you a 1 foci, depending on what you trade with them. Stuff of higher value, they'll trade some pretty cool items with you, so you end up with I think it's called a Peck's Curse, and with that you need about 3 or 4 of them to make some of the other 1 foci and things like that, which is why I wanted to make the Formcraft base over here, because these guys will spawn, we can befriend them, trap them, 1 of each kind, and set up a little trading centre with them, and that way we can trade with them until we get what we want. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build a little building here. I'm going to clear out some of these trees, cut down some of the other trees that we're going to need, because one of the quests is to get these little fellas. So we need a great wood sapling and a silverwood sapling, and then we get 2 silverwood saplings, which is really useful. So yeah, as I say, what I'll go ahead, do that, make a little building for all of this stuff that I've brought over, and I'll be right back. Okay, so made a little house. Not too bad. It's about 2 hours later. All my stuff inside. Obviously the interior still needs doing. I've done some stuff, set up fireplaces ready and things like that. It's going to be a little storage area, just be like a little kitchen. A lounge over here. I've got to make stairs as well to go upstairs, because I forgot to do that. It's not too bad, it's not too shabby. I've also made a couple of portals. So this one takes us to the Twilight, and we've got one over here. That's for the Nether, obviously. I'm going to spruce that up, make it look like an old ruins, things like that. So yeah, that's all set up, which means now I've actually got somewhere to call home, store my stuff. I'm not gonna put all of the Formcraft bits in here. I'm gonna do separate little buildings for separate little bits, just because it means we have to build some extra stuff, make the area look pretty, rather than having one building that has everything. But yeah, that's about all I've got time for today. I'm going to collect the trees, saplings, so that we can complete that last task, and then we can really get going with the rest of the Formcraft stuff. I've scanned a whole bunch of stuff as well. I'll scan the last few bits that we need to do in the Nether. As I say, the scanning order will be in the description, just to help you out. As I say, it can be a bit difficult sometimes. And then we'll start working through some of these. Obviously we'll get that one first. We'll make some of that. and some of this other stuff. Obviously we've already got Formium, so we should be able to, because we haven't completed this one, we can't collect that one, but we have actually completed it. But yeah, we'll crack on with our next episode. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Peace.
I've been quiet for too long.